Hey y'all, it's me, Stop, Drop, and Roll On. And I am coming, I grapple with this like a lot, over the years. I say I'm going to do Veda, and then I don't do Veda because I don't think about Veda until after the month has started. Well, true to form, done it again. It's August the 3rd. That means that the first is gone by, and so has the second, and I haven't done a video. And so I've already broken the Veda rules. So where I'm at now is I will not say that I'm going to vlog every day in August for the simple fact that I'm straight out the gate running raggedy. Okay, now let me put it like that. I'm done. So I might try to vlog my Veda, like most people spell Veda, V-E-D-A. I guess in my case, Veda would be like V-A-E-D-E-A, V-A-E-D-A. Yeah, vlog almost every day in August. Now, that's my own thing. Today, I'm going to be talking about the lymphatic system. And I'm going to be sharing with y'all my overdue replacement raggedy brush. And the way you know that it's time for the brush to be replaced is because of this curvature. These used to be down flat like this and compact. And now they curved all up, and over the years, you know, it has come this way. Now, what is this brush for? Some people... this one happens to be a Yerba Primo skin brush. And this one, I believe that I want to say I bought it at Whole Foods, but it was years ago. That's what I mean. And you can keep your brush for years as long as you keep it in good repair. And usually good repair because these are, if I'm not mistaken, like boar bristles. And then you got your wood. When this one in particular, when I got it, comes in, no, I won't say it came in two pieces, but when I first got it, I do remember it giving me the blues. And I shouldn't even say the blues because I don't know to give me the blues. I don't have the blues. But it did make me think about life a little bit. Because what would happen was you'd be, you know, doing what you do with a skin brush. And this part right here would kind of separate. Maybe I was being a little bit aggressive. I don't know. But after I got it broke in and stuff, never had that problem before. And I think actually when it really did better was after I got it wet. And then, you know, the wood swelled up and everything like that. And then it got to be a tight fit. And you would thought when it dried out that it wouldn't be, you know, that the problem would come back, but it didn't. Anyway, on to this. When we go to the doctor, we go get evaluated, a lot of emphasis is always placed upon the blood system. But we don't really talk about the lymphatic system as much as we should because there's so much focus on the blood system itself. You know, red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, you know, what is my hemoglobin, what is my this, that, that. All of that is important, but the lymphatic system kind of gets it don't get a whole lot of shine, and it doesn't get the shine that it should get or is important or deserves, I should say. The lymphatic system, as far as I'm concerned, is just as important as the blood system. I remember when we were growing up, we used to, like, if we changed deodorants or something like that, especially, you know, before you kind of figure out what's going on, deodorants, you know, most of them have aluminum in them. A lot of them do. Even yet still, really need to kind of read what's going on out there and stuff like that. And then look up aluminum and how it affects you and things of that nature. I won't go all up into that. But I will say that when we would get used to using a deodorant, and one in particular used to set me off. And that was this deodorant named Tussie. Tussy. If y'all anywhere in my age range, you know what Tussie is. It's a cream, used to come in a little bitty container about this high and about that big around. And this was when you used to have to use your fingers to put your deodorant on. It wasn't all this roll on and spray and, you know, stand up and hold your arms up and osmosis bring the deodorant on you. No, you was using your fingers to put your deodorant on. And every time we might be using something else, but then we switch over to Tussie. Usually it was in the summertime because we'd be outside playing and we all come in like a bag, smelling like a bag of fried onions. And my grandmother or either my mother would be like, oh no. And then Tussie come out. And for me, in about a week, I would get what we would call kernels under the arm. And I do believe that basically all it was my lymphatic system saying, whoa, you know, what is going on here, and reacting. After about a week or so of dealing with kernel, which is like a raised area, what we deemed as a kernel, as a raised area up underneath the arm, very tender, it would go away. It would just resolve spontaneously. And I really think that it was just my body, my lymphatic system, taking care of business and, you know, fighting a good fight on my behalf. I got into dry brushing, and that's what I use my brush for. This brush I don't use for in the shower. When I said I got it wet because after you use it, you run it under water to clean out, or you know, to release the what you've exfoliated, dead dry skin cells. Okay, bottom line. And so this brush has served me well, but it needs to go the way of the dodo. Now I probably could not throw it away, since, you know, it still is a pretty good brush. I probably could at this point use it in the shower and you know, soap it up and do whatever. And I might do that as opposed to throwing it away. But this is my skin brush. The lymphatic system is basically a trash catcher system. Anything, it is a separate system apart from the blood circulating system. And basically what it does is it houses and it helps eliminate toxins out of the body. And that's by way of the lymph nodes that are situated in specific parts all over the body. So look it up. Look up your lymphatic system. See that it is a friend, and it is just as important as your blood system. And the purpose of dry skin brushing is basically to stimulate the lymphatic system. Usually what my routine is, I do this before I take a shower every day, is I use short brush strokes, and you just basically like this right here, and I'm just going like this up, and you always brush toward the heart. You have a group of lymph nodes that house up underneath in the armpits and other areas on the body. You can just type in lymph nodes and you can see usually what'll pop up is like the picture of a body with these little groupings, you know, kind of look like pin dots on a map. Your body is the map. And you always brush toward the heart. So from here to here, you know, I'm going to be brushing toward the heart. If I'm doing my legs, when I'm doing my legs, I'm always brushing in the upward direction. The back, the long brush, a lot better. But, you know, if you get the key points, just look where your lymphatic system is. And you'll know exactly the important, you know, areas where to brush and stuff. But this is just like a quick overview, but it is important, and it has been beneficial. Not only are you know, helping your lymphatic system out, but you're also helping your skin out, especially when you do this stuff prior to showering, because you basically, it's like a exfoliant type. So you're getting two things for the price of one. You spurring up and kind of pushing your lymphatic system and waking it up and getting it going, and also at the same point in time you're exfoliating your skin. So when you get in the shower, those dead skin cells that need to be shedded, they'll be ready to just pop off. You know, you put that soap on or whatever it is you use, and then it makes it much more easier, keeps your skin a lot more smoother than it would be if without any type of, you know, accelerant as far as exfoliation is concerned, or help, I should say. It's all kind of different brushes. These are my brushes. This is my old boy right here. this thing right here, which actually looks like one of the brushes that people use at their sink, but it's really not. This is a body brush as well. This one I can't stand. I actually despise this brush. This is, and if you are a Lola representative, you can write me a personal message or whatever, and I'll tell you why I don't like this brush. But I bought it, and it doesn't, like right down in here, this area. Now you can see, you get to brushing and stuff, and see, I don't want stuff moving, and I definitely don't want that right there like that occurring. Okay, it might be made to come off like that, but that's not what I signed up for. When I'm doing this, I'm needing it to do this. And even with this, see, this is moving like that. I'm going in for a target, and I want to hit my mark every time. And so this is, you know, the way this is. And this is, the brush itself is all right. You think you scratching yourself up, but you're really not. But the brush is kind of a lot more harsh than I remember this one being when I first got it. Now my new boo, as y'all say, is this one. I just got this brush Saturday, and I love this brush. It does not have the long handle. If you want to use this, you can. I mean, it's up to you. It's just a preference. But for me, I really like this. I'm not opposed to bending over. I'm able to bend over and like brush up toward my, you know, brush my legs up and come up. And all of this stuff. As far as my back is concerned, I was just like kind of scratching my back with this anyway. So I'm not thinking, you know, as far as my back is concerned, that that's like a big loss. But when it comes down to all of these bristles all over, as opposed to just this little bit on the back, I won't say on the front, but this is all over, okay? And I really like this brush. Now this brush is by Claire right there. I think it might have been $8.99 or something like that. I think it was $8.99. And what they saying here is your Claire body brush will last years and years with proper care. No feeding required. That was a joke. Ha ha. But anyway, like I said, this one has lasted me. I've had this brush like for years on end. Okay. And when I say that, I'm talking about at least 4 or 5 years. Serious business. So, and it says after each use, just rinse with clean, cool water, shake it out, and hang it to dry. And it takes care of you. Y'all, use this. Or see what you think about it or anything. I got to get this call. Toodles.